to get my back blown out in peace. You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old?
Teyana Taylor has just revealed a shocking and disturbing secret about her marriage to Iman Shumpert. She has confessed that he physically abused her during her pregnancy. This jaw-dropping admission has left fans, the media, and the public absolutely stunned. How could such a thing remain hidden for so long? Why is she finally speaking out now? Hold on tight. This story is about to change everything you thought you knew about this seemingly perfect couple. In an emotional interview, Teyana Taylor courageously opened up about the darkest moments of her marriage to Iman Shumpert. She revealed that the abuse began to escalate during her pregnancy, with Iman's behavior becoming more violent and manipulative. She described the mental, emotional, and physical toll the abuse took on her, and how she was forced to keep it a secret, mainly for the sake of their family's public image. For years, Teyana kept the true nature of their relationship hidden, afraid of the consequences speaking out could have on her career and their children's well-being. But after all this time, she felt it was finally time to break her silence and let the truth be known. Why now? What's changed? Teyana explained that her decision to finally speak out is both a relief and a cry for help. She wants to end the cycle of silence that too many victims of abuse face. Before this revelation, Iman Shumpert had always been portrayed as the loving, supportive husband and a dedicated father. Fans admired the picture-perfect family they presented to the public, with social media posts filled with smiles, family outings, and the joy of raising their children. Iman was seen as a symbol of the ideal partner, always standing by his wife, showing off his fatherly side, and sharing moments of love and affection. He was the epitome of a devoted family man. But now, after Teyana's heartbreaking confession, the public's image of Iman has been shattered. How could someone who appeared so caring and devoted be capable of such abuse? Fans are reeling from the shock, and many are questioning how they could have missed the signs. What was the truth behind the facade? Could it be that the perfect couple wasn't perfect after all? Teyana and Iman's love story was one of the most admired in Hollywood. Their relationship was frequently celebrated on social media, with fans constantly praising their apparent closeness and harmony. From their wedding to the birth of their children, they were viewed as a power couple in the entertainment world. Teyana and Iman seemed to have it all: success, love, and a beautiful family. But behind closed doors, things were far from perfect. Teyana now reveals that their relationship, while once filled with love, was marred by Iman's anger and abusive behavior. She describes the emotional distress of being in a relationship with someone whose temper could turn violent at any moment. For years, she dealt with these issues in silence, hiding the abuse from the public eye. Now, she's opening up, but it begs the question: was the love they shared ever truly enough to overcome the darkness that lingered beneath the surface? Could this shocking revelation mark the beginning of the end for their marriage? Or is it just another bump in the road? One of the most complex and often misunderstood aspects of abusive relationships is why the victim stays. In many cases, the victim is not simply choosing to remain in the situation, but is trapped by a combination of emotional, psychological, and practical factors that make leaving feel nearly impossible. Teyana Taylor's story is a powerful example of this. For years, she endured both emotional and physical pain while trying to maintain a sense of normalcy, especially for the sake of her family. Teyana's decision to stay silent for so long was driven by a deep sense of fear and uncertainty. She feared the fallout that would inevitably come from exposing her partner's behavior, fears about the public's judgment, the potential damage to her career, and the impact it would have on their children. In many ways, Teyana felt she had to protect the image of the perfect family they had built together, even if it meant silencing her own suffering. This silence, however, came at a great personal cost. While she focused on preserving the family's image and the external appearance of happiness, Teyana was putting her own well-being and happiness at risk. It's a harsh reality that many people in abusive relationships face. By trying to protect those around them, they end up sacrificing their own mental and emotional health. The toll of pretending everything is fine while privately enduring such pain is immense. For Teyana, the weight of this secrecy and the strain of pretending to live in a perfect world grew unbearable over time. Eventually, Teyana made the brave decision to speak out and share her truth. By doing so, she not only reclaimed her voice, but also took a stand for all the others who are trapped in similar situations. For many victims of abuse, breaking the silence is one of the hardest obstacles to overcome. Teyana's decision to speak up was not just about her own healing, but about showing others who may be suffering in silence that they are not alone. Her courage has opened the door for conversations that are often avoided or swept under the rug. By sharing her story, Teyana has sparked important discussions about the realities of abuse and has empowered others to find the strength to come forward and seek help. In her decision to break free from the silence, Teyana has become a symbol of hope and resilience for countless people who have faced similar struggles. The fear of speaking out can be overwhelming, especially when there are so many unknowns about what will happen once the truth is revealed. Yet, through her actions, Teyana is showing that there is power in sharing your story. And in doing so, you may help others find their own voices. The silence that so often surrounds abusive relationships can be paralyzing, and it is through acts of bravery like Teyana's that this silence begins to crumble. At the same time, the situation has sparked a great deal of public attention, especially in regard to Iman Shumpert, Teyana's husband. Since Teyana's shocking revelation, Iman has remained silent, and his refusal to comment on the situation has only intensified speculation. Many are left wondering what his silence means. Is he taking the time to process the situation privately? Or is he trying to avoid the media to protect his reputation? Some insiders have suggested that Iman is deeply devastated by the allegations against him and unsure of how to respond without making things worse. His failure to address the situation publicly has left fans in a state of confusion, and many are left wondering whether he will ever speak out to offer his side of the story. Iman's silence speaks volumes, and the longer it continues, the more it contributes to the growing tension and curiosity surrounding the case. People are wondering if he will eventually speak up, attempting to explain his actions, or even defend himself. Or on the other hand, is he choosing silence as a strategy to avoid further damage to his reputation? His absence from the conversation has created a void that is filled with speculation, and fans are increasingly questioning what is really going on behind closed doors. As the situation unfolds, the public waits with bated breath for Iman's response. His silence has undoubtedly added fuel to the fire, intensifying the focus on the relationship and leaving fans wondering if his refusal to address the situation will only lead to further damage to his public image. The longer he stays quiet, the more it seems like he is either avoiding the issue or unable to respond in a way that could help repair his reputation. In the entertainment industry, public image is everything, and Iman's lack of comment has only increased the speculation surrounding his guilt or innocence. Fans are questioning whether this silence will lead to irreversible consequences for his career, or if he will eventually find a way to salvage his reputation. Meanwhile, Teyana's revelation has sparked a wide range of reactions from fans, and the emotional responses have been swift and intense. Many fans have expressed their utter disbelief at the news, struggling to reconcile the loving, perfect image of Iman and Teyana's relationship with the shocking truth that Teyana has shared. For years, they had followed the couple's journey, captivated by their seemingly perfect relationship and the public persona they presented. To many fans, Iman and Teyana were the epitome of a power couple, successful, loving, and happy. So when Teyana revealed the darker reality behind the scenes, it felt like a betrayal to many of those who had invested emotionally in their story. Despite the shock and sadness, a large number of fans have voiced their support for Teyana, expressing admiration for her courage in speaking out about her experience. Her decision to break her silence has resonated with many who see it as a brave and empowering act. Fans have flooded social media with messages of support, praising Teyana for her strength and for using her platform to raise awareness about the realities of abuse. For many, this is not just about standing by Teyana, but also about acknowledging the importance of giving victims a voice and standing against the stigma that so often surrounds abuse. Ultimately, Teyana's decision to speak out has ignited a wider conversation about the complexities of abusive relationships, the importance of breaking the silence, and the impact of public figures being held accountable for their actions. The aftermath of this revelation will continue to unfold in the coming months, as both Teyana and Iman face the consequences of their decisions, and as fans, media, and the public process the truth that has come to light. As the details of Teyana's confession continue to unfold, fans are coming up with all kinds of theories about what might have triggered Iman's abusive behavior. Some speculate that the pressure of their high-profile careers and public lives may have taken a toll on their marriage, causing stress that manifested in unhealthy ways. Others believe that there may have been issues in the relationship that Teyana couldn't address until now. Could the abuse have been a pattern that was ignored or minimized by both parties? There are also wild theories circulating online. Some fans believe that Teyana's confession might be a part of a larger plan to leave Iman for good, while others think she might be using her voice to force him to take responsibility. With more details emerging every day, fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this unfolding drama. Teyana and Iman's family dynamic is now under intense scrutiny, and the future of their relationship is uncertain. Could this revelation lead to divorce, or is there still hope for reconciliation? Teyana has already expressed the emotional toll this situation has taken on her. But what about their children? How are they coping with the fallout from the revelation? And what's next for Teyana and Iman as individuals? Will their careers in the entertainment industry be affected by this scandal? Teyana has made it clear that she's ready to move forward, but Iman's next steps are still up in the air. The entire world is watching, and their decisions will shape the future of both their personal and professional lives. What do you think about Teyana's shocking confession? Do you believe Iman's actions are justifiable, or should he be held accountable for what he did? We want to hear from you. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This is a story that has the world talking, and your opinion matters. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more breaking updates, and hit the bell icon so you're the first to know when we release new videos. Stay tuned for more updates as this story continues to develop.